Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jacob Tiranno, and I want to thank you for taking time to your day to watch this video. Today is Movie News Monday, where I'm going to be talking about the box office report. I'm going to be talking about the second trailer for Burnt, the new film starring Bradley Cooper, as well as Trainspotting 2. However, before I get into that, I quickly want to remind everyone that on Saturday, I reviewed the second run of the Book of Mormon, which is here right now in Las Vegas, being held at the Smith Center of Performing Arts. If you've not seen my review on the Book of Mormon, you can make sure to do so by clicking right here. Also, on top of the Book of Mormon, I also reviewed the Green Inferno and the Intern, as well as Everest this week. All those reviews down here in the description box. Make sure to tune in all of those and check them out once I'm done with this video. A great way to never miss any of our videos is to make sure to click the subscribe button right here. That's a way you never miss anything that I upload on this channel, which is daily content, so I really would advise you guys to do so. So today we're going to get started off with the box office report. At number 1, we have Hotel Transylvania 2 checking in, as it delivered a great opening of $47.5 million. Not only did it exceed the original opening of Hotel Transylvania, which earned $42.5 million, it also set a new record for the highest September opening weekend, which is quite interesting to think that 47.5 is the highest September opening weekend. But hey, gotta believe the numbers. It's also the second biggest Adam Sandler opening behind Longest Yard, which earned $47.6 million. So very, very short of that opening. But very interesting that was Adam Sandler's first highest opening week movie as well. I think I would have never guessed that. I should, because the cast is so huge, but I don't think my mind would have went to The Longest Yard at first. At number 2 comes the new Nancy Meyers film starring Bobby D and Anne Hathaway. Bobby D is short for Robert De Niro, if you've never heard that expression before, called The Intern, which earned $18.2 million, a solid opening for a movie that only cost $35 million to make. Again, that's a movie I reviewed this week, and you could find that review right here. Hotel Transylvania 2 and The Intern put a stop to last week's champion Maze Runner The Scorch Trials, which was doing very, very well. Still is, earned $14 million, bringing it down to third place. The film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Jason Clarke, Everest, comes in fourth place. So the movie earned $13 million this past weekend. It cost about $55 million to make, and it is getting very close to crossing the $100 million worldwide box office. So that's pretty good for that film. I'm surprised it's not more, to be honest. $13 million seems a bit low, but nonetheless, it's doing very well. In fifth place comes the Whitey Bulger crime story called Black Mass, directed by Scott Cooper, which earned $11.5 million. That brings the 10-day domestic total to $42.6 million. The reported cost is $53 million, so just a little bit shy of that. To be honest, I am quite shocked that Black Mass didn't earn a little bit more, but then again, I'm not sure it's a movie that captivates everyone. Everyone loves Johnny Depp and that cast, but it's just not the greatest time to be at the theaters right now. It is a very slow time at the theaters. You know, as I mentioned earlier, 47.5 is the highest opening September weekend, so it's just not a very popular time. However, all that's about to change with this first upcoming week in October we are days away from. And a quick side note, The Green Inferno, a movie that I reviewed as well, you could find right here, came in 9th place, only earning $3.4 million opening. I would really recommend you guys watching that review. It was a really, really fun review. Me and Mr. James Shue talked about it in front of the AMC theaters with a group of people. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, really disappointed in that movie. My next bit of movie news is about Trainspotting 2 and the fact that it's supposed to be beginning to film next summer. Next year will actually mark the 20th anniversary of Trainspotting's release, and at the same time, Danny Boyle plans to head into production on its sequel, with the goal of a much-discussed movie being ready to hit theaters before 2016 is over. The film will have the original 4 leading actors returning, and while promoting Steve Jobs, Boyle confirmed that May or June would be a great start date if everything goes according to plan. The original Trainspotting film was made for under $2 million over a 7-week shoot. Danny Boyle announced that this film was not going to be made for over $20 million, but under, because he wants to make the film that he wants to make. The one thing we know about Hollywood, the more money that's in a project, the more bosses you have. And he says he wants to keep some sense of the original attached, and he wants to make the movie he wants to make, thus being a lower budgeted film. So that's quite exciting for that. I am looking forward to this picture. To be honest, I haven't revisited Trainspotting in a very long time. I think I've only seen it maybe twice. But all this excitement definitely makes me want to revisit it. I'm interested in seeing the 20th anniversary release. I'm sure they're going to be doing a new release for this picture on Blu-ray or box set possibly. But I am excited. I'm sure we're going to be hearing a lot more about this movie in the next couple months. So let's keep going. And finally, we have The Burnt trailer number 2. The Weinstein Company released a second trailer for Burnt today, which stars Bradley Cooper as a chef trying to regain his former glory. This trailer asks the burning question, is Adam Jones, the character Bradley Cooper plays, Darth Vader, which I think is a really interesting way to open up on this. I really enjoy this trailer. It's a lot more detailed. We kind of get a lot more information about what the story is, what's going on, who Bradley Cooper is, or should I say who Adam Jones is. I am genuinely excited for this project. However, this reveal of more information kind of made me a bit nervous because I'm all about, I absolutely love the world of cooking and restaurateurs and chefs. I mean, think about the most popular shows on television. I mean, there are a lot of them, but a lot of the reality shows are based on cooking. I mean, look how popular the Food Network is, or Gordon Ramsay on Fox. I mean, he has MasterChef, MasterChef Junior, Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares is discontinued, but, well, he canceled it. But nonetheless, people love cooks. People love to watch chefs make things. So I think it's a really great opportunity to make a story about a chef. Not saying there's never been one before. Not saying this is something completely different. But it's an interesting way to kind of see a main star doing a story like this. Jon Favreau, a lot of people are going to say, Jon Favreau just did a movie called Chef that came out last year. It's on Netflix. I've still yet to see it. But I just think it's an interesting place to put a chef in a kitchen and watching him create. That'll be a really interesting view, and I'm excited to see that in this movie. However, it's the fact that people want him dead. At least that's what we're told in this trailer, and he's running from a past, and he sees a couple people he probably owes money to, and things like that kind of just take away that story. To me, they have to put in that for more of a dramatic sense. But at the same time, I think a story really about just a chef in a kitchen and their story would be interesting enough. But I think that they want to throw some sort of action in there, or some sort of storytelling that's going to probably heighten the risks and the reward of the film, but I don't know if that's necessary. But nonetheless, I have to wait and see the picture to fully understand. This movie's going to be hitting theaters October 23rd, 2015. I am excited. I'm a big Bradley Cooper fan. I'm a big fan of cooking. I think this movie is going to be awesome. I hope it is as good as it looks right now. How do you feel about this trailer? Let me know down here in the comment sections below. The reason why I do these videos in general is to start a conversation. So if you want to talk about the box office report, if you want to talk about Trainspotting 2 or this trailer, let me know down here in the comment section what you have to say. If you agree or disagree, whatever it may be, let's have that conversation down there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in today's movie news update. I always appreciate when you come by. Maybe before you leave, you could hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you appreciate and liked what you saw today. Also, again, the best way never to miss a video, since I upload every single day, is to hit that subscribe button right down here. Make sure to hit that. Also, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. It is Top 5 Tuesday, where I'm going to make a list of my top 5 favorite or least favorite, whatever it may be. You have to tune in tomorrow to find out what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jake Tiranno. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And please continue chasing cinema. The film stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Jason Clarke and comes in with $13 million. The film cost about I can't speak.